Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the hidden corners of our world and the stories that make them so unique. Imagine walking through a lush canopy, the sounds of chimpanzees and forest elephants echoing in the distance, only to stumble upon a sea of cacao saplings, meticulously planted amidst the ancient trees. This is the scene in the proposed Quaint National Park, a 1,720 square kilometer area set aside for conservation, but now facing an unexpected threat from the cocoa boom that's sweeping through southeast Liberia. As we delve deeper into this story, we find ourselves in Grand Geta County, one of the most densely forested regions in the country. Here, commercial agriculture is banned, yet forest rangers and community eco-guards have discovered illegal cocoa plantations inside the park's boundaries. The method used by migrant cacao workers from neighboring Côte d'Ivoire is particularly alarming. They're using gasoline to burn down trees, making way for cacao saplings. The impact on the local wildlife has been significant. Chimpanzees and forest elephants seem to have fled deeper into the park, seeking refuge from the encroaching plantations. It's a stark reminder of the delicate balance between human development and conservation. As Ye Negor from the Forestry Development Authority so poignantly put it, generations will judge us tomorrow. As we consider the fate of Quaint National Park and its inhabitants, we are reminded that even in the most remote corners of our world, human actions have far-reaching consequences. The story of Liberia's cacao plantations serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of responsible land use and the need to preserve our natural heritage. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. The Democratic Republic of Congo is grappling with its 17th Ebola outbreak, and it's proving to be one of the most challenging yet. As we delve into this story, I want to take you to the remote villages and rural areas of eastern DRC, where the disease is spreading rapidly. Imagine being in a community where mistrust and misinformation about Ebola are rampant, where traditional funerary practices, which involve bodily contact with the deceased, are putting people at high risk of contracting the deadly illness. It's a complex web of cultural, social, and economic factors that are hindering efforts to contain the outbreak. Dr. Jean Kaseya, Director General of Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, has been at the forefront of the response efforts. He recently visited some of the most severely affected areas and met with community members who expressed their desire to be involved in the response. "What is the critical message I got from them?" Dr. Kaseya asked. "We are not involved, and we want to be involved." By empowering local actors and involving communities in the response, health workers can build trust and strengthen participatory surveillance. It's a crucial step towards curbing the spread of Ebola and providing dignified care to those affected. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's essential to acknowledge the bravery and resilience of healthcare workers who are working tirelessly to contain the outbreak. Despite the challenges they face, including attacks on treatment facilities and limited resources, they remain committed to their work. The situation is dire, with over 1,000 cases reported and a significant funding gap hindering response efforts. However, there's hope on the horizon. Researchers are exploring new treatments, including an oral medicine that could prevent the onset of disease post-exposure to the virus. Additionally, preliminary data suggests that vaccination against the Zaire strain of Ebola might offer some protection against the Bundibugyo strain, which is driving the current outbreak. As we conclude this segment, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and solidarity. The people of DRC are not alone in their fight against Ebola. There are dedicated healthcare workers, researchers, and community leaders working together to contain the outbreak and provide care to those affected. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we wrap up today's journey, I want to take you to a quaint East Coast fishing village where the air is crisp, the people are charming, and the stories are waiting to be told. You might have heard of the hit medical dramedy Best Medicine, which returns to Fox on Tuesday, September 22nd at 8 p.m. For its second season, the show follows Dr. Martin Best, a brilliant surgeon played by Josh Charles, who leaves his illustrious career in Boston to become the general practitioner in this picturesque village. As I imagine the village, I picture a place where tradition and community are woven into everyday life. The locals, with their quirky ways and needy personalities, are the kind of people who would gather at the town square on a warm summer evening, sharing stories and laughter beneath the stars. And then there's Dr. Best, with his blunt bedside manner and deep-seated psychological issues, who finds himself drawn into the midst of their personal chaos, feuds, and fantasies. The show's premise reminds me of the small towns I visited on my travels, where everyone knows each other's names, and the local diner serves as the town's gathering place. It's a world where people look out for one another, where traditions are cherished, and where the rhythms of rural life are a balm to the soul. As we look forward to the new season of Best Medicine, we can expect more of the same blend of humor, heart, and humanity that made the first season such a hit. With 14 episodes lined up, we'll have plenty of opportunities to revisit the characters and storylines that captured our hearts. And with 2 recurring stars promoted to series regulars, we can anticipate even more exciting developments in the lives of the villagers. As I reflect on the themes of Best Medicine, I'm reminded of the importance of community, the power of human connection, and the beauty of everyday life. These are the things that make travel so rewarding. The chance to experience new places, meet new people, and discover the stories that make us who we are. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.